That is one girl who is happy for her girl games. Because that is what we are playing today. Welcome to the Pastel Nightmare stream of games for girls. We'll be right with the To Be Frozen sisters and their cosmetic surgery. But what you need to know is that there is a whole genre of games that we don't pay too much attention to, and those are the games for girls. A long time ago, on a stream far, far away, I used to play these on occasion. Many times, until it got to the point where people started telling me that they liked watching my streams, but if they had to watch me perform surgery on a pregnant Disney princess one more time, they were going to have to stop watching. So I stopped playing for a while. But I have to know if the girl games have evolved since then. It's been a while. Maybe girl games have... Maybe there's such things as AAA girl games now. Maybe the girl games have moved on past performing surgery on the Frozen characters. I mean, we can see that in this case they have not. You can see what's on the screen right now. But in those last streams that I did of girl games, I would download the Flash games and play them directly. We're not doing that this time. Right now we're getting it raw. We're on the web. No ad block. We're seeing everything. And we're going to be playing some girl games. Now remember, these games are for girls. These are the only ones they are allowed to play legally. My understanding is... Let's read the story of To Be Frozen Sisters Cosmetic Surgery. I believe it's down here. To Be Frozen Sisters Cosmetic Surgery is a free game for girl to play online at mafa.com. You can play To Be Frozen Sisters Cosmetic Surgery in your browser for free. Do you love beauty? Everyone has the right to pursue beauty. Cosmetic surgery is very popular nowadays. There are two ordinary sisters who also want to do Hold on. We got to know the whole story. Two ordinary sisters also want to do cosmetic surgery. As a doctor, you should help them, isn't it? Help them realize their dreams. To Be Frozen Sister. Have a good time in To Be Frozen Sisters cosmetic surgery. I will have a good time I will have a good time playing this. Now, don't worry if I may have trouble figuring out how to get past this. Ooh, Tempest Wave Pro, Ride the Wave. I don't know what this product is. No, they're just paddles. They're ping pong paddles. I don't need those. Don't worry, if I get stuck on the puzzles, hold on, down here is the walkthrough. We could watch the walkthrough, the speed run of the game if it's needed. See, that's consumer friendly. That's quality of life improvements of the girl games. Let's get started. All right. I like a boy, but I can't tell it to him. She can't tell him because of her... Me too. If we were frozen princesses, that would be nice. See, these girls cannot confess their love to the boys they like because of their faces. We can have a cosmetic surgery to reform ourselves. I see where it's... I want to be Anna. No one wants to be Anna. Everyone wants to be Elsa. You're not kidding anyone. I want to be Elsa. Let's go together. Are we done with this part of the story? It's kind of hard to tell if we're done with this part of the story. They need to rearrange their faces. They have no confidence otherwise. Okay, so we want to do the operation first. You got to do the operation and then the makeup. Let's do Elsa first. There she is. I like how they just decided on a whim that they were going to go get cosmetic surgery done to make themselves look like the characters from Frozen. All right. So you might notice as we play these games that there is a certain consistency in that you will see like someone on the screen and then you will see like tools. And we got to click on the tools in order and then click on, let's cut her eyes out. There we go. And then this one. Give me that. No? Oh, no, I can just click on. Click on. There we go. There we go. Cut those eyelids. And then we take out the syringe. We're going to have to... we're going to have to pull out the juice. There we go. The girl juice. I think that's what that is. You can get good money for that juice. And then the stitches. And there we go. Stitch them up. So is this just making her eyes wider? Because Disney princesses have very large, innocent eyes. So her eyelids were making her eyes seem too squinty, I guess. So you have to make them open. Make them real big if you want to look like Elsa. And then we have, is that a laser? I'm not sure. Okay, that took away the stitches and healed her face. You know, we can heal. I noticed that the girls in these games recover incredibly fast from surgery. Incredibly fast. Here's some gel. Get rid. Look at those freckles. No boy is gonna like you if you have freckles. Get rid of them. Elsa doesn't have freckles. Gotta get rid of them. Rub them down. There we go. Make her face blue, like Elsa, because she's like ice. She's frozen. And then run the shower head over her face to wash off the blue. And we're gonna dry it off. Dry the face off. There we go. Dry it off. No freckles. No freckles at all. She is so happy about this. Okay, we're going to have to do something to that nose. That nose will not do, girl. What were your parents thinking when your mother gave birth to you with that nose? We need to stick this in here. Yes, okay, there we go. Are we done with it? Okay, no, I need to get the scalpel. Get it out. I don't actually know what we're doing with this nose. Okay, we're giving her a nosebleed, I guess. And then shove this in here. Look, I am not a trained surgeon. I can't tell you why we're doing this. Get the Band-Aid out. And then put the Band-Aid on the bridge. Are we only doing that to one nostril? The other nostril doesn't need the treatment? Okay. Let's see. I'm never really sure if it's telling me to put the cursor where it's pointing or to put the end of the tool. Okay, end of the tool. Oh, we're gonna keep her eyes forced open. Some Clockwork Orange happening here. And are we gonna? Oh, we're gonna put contacts in because her pupils were too small. Her pupils and the irises were too small. She needed to get contacts to make them much larger. Remember, when you're talking about Disney characters, you're talking about anime, you want to give them large, innocent eyes like a cat. That's what it's based off of. Time to inject the green stuff. There it is. And some green stuff for the other cheek. There we go. Face full of green. Look. Here's like a saw. Oh, look at that jawline. Look at that jawbone. We're going to have to shave down that jawbone to make her look like a true princess. Get this going, and then this, and... Oh, look at this. Cheekbones. Disgraceful. There we go. There we go. And then next up... Okay, Elsa's done. Time for Anna. Hey, you want to do that all over again? You want to bet it's the exact same thing again? Because yeah, it's the exact same tools. Here we go. Cut the eyes. I mean, we're old hands at this now. We know what we're doing. Pull out the girl juice. That's making those eyes look so baggy. Where is it? Come on. There it is. There it is. If you think that looks like an expression of pain, remember she's awake during all this. We never gave her the anesthesia. Look, they say that the anesthesia is the most dangerous part of surgery because they have to wake you up, and it's always possible you might not wake up. Much safer not to use any. Much safer. All right, we have to melt the stitches into her face. Take this. Once again, these disgraceful freckles, they have to go. Rub them Rub it in to make the face blue. You know, I haven't actually done anything to her mouth, so I assume that smile is natural. She is just ecstatic over what we're doing to her face. Her mouth is locked in this rictus of joy. Let's see, pull the nose open. Yeah, I still don't really know what this is. Get the scalpel, put it in, slit, and then we get this in here. You know, I still have no idea what that is for. Alright, now we gotta pry the eyes open. And now she gets her own pair of contacts. It's just so easy to make yourself look like a Disney princess. So fast, too. Like, this is getting done in like 10 minutes. Okay, saw down the jaw and the cheeks. I think we're done. Operation's done. Now it's time for the makeup. What are we doing here? Okay. Alright, so these are the cheek colors. You know, it's Elsa. She's frozen, so let's make it blue. What about the eyes? Oh, we can just change the contacts to anything we want. I like how, like, these last two look like they have, like, little white dots in them. That's neat. Like they're inhuman eyes. This one looks like she might be a little bit upset, so let's give her that. And then these. Well, clearly we want, like, plants growing out of the... That's good. And then, change the color of this. Above the eye. Yeah, it's looking good. And then the lips. Let's give her some blue lips. Is she alive? Who can say? Then for Anna. You know, I don't know if a cosmetic surgeon would actually be applying makeup afterwards. More like a jack of all trades. Let's give her some warmer colors here. Like, let's give her the reddish eyes. Let's, She's uncertain about this whole thing. Yeah, I like this one. She's not sure if she made the right decision. Now let's give her some thick ones. Alright, here's the... maybe like some purple. A little bit of purple right there. I'm very good at this. And what about some green lips? I think that's okay. How do we look? They're leaving... You know, I don't think you can get cosmetic surgery at the emergency room. You can't just walk into the emergency room at a hospital and say, make me look like Elsa. I don't think they'll go for it. Here they are. Looking fabulous. We did that. The choices we made that happen. Now they're no longer sad and lack the confidence to tell the boys that they like them, because now they look like the Frozen sisters. No more to be Frozen sisters. Now they are Frozen sisters. They'll regain feeling in their face in a little while. They shouldn't worry about that. I'm sure that the walkthrough could not have done this any better. Spank Dora butt? I don't really want to spank Dora's butt. I mean, it's like a thumbnail of Dora pulling her pants down, and I guess we'd be spanking her butt. That's not really what we're here for. What are we here for? Well, maybe we could take a look at the tags of these games. Like, say, our favorite, of course, would be makeover games. We just gave a makeover right now. Hello.
Free girl games online.
Great. They are free girl games. That's the best sentence in the English language. Free girl games. A little girl could just spend all of her time on this site just learning all kinds of lessons, I imagine. I don't see any surgery or anything in any of these thumbnails. That seems wrong. What about tattoo games?
Maffa.com, the best free girl games online.
Well, I don't know about tattoos. I see a couple pregnant princesses, though. They were pregnant BFFs who should probably see what that's about. What is the story of this one? No, I didn't want to click on Barbie Rapunzel Pregnant Checkup. I double-clicked on that. That's not what I meant to click, but I guess we might as well see what this is about. Let's see, Barbie Rapunzel doesn't make sense. There's no one named Barbie Rapunzel is pregnant and she's at the doctor for her last checkup before delivery. Join the beautiful princess doll and make sure everything is going well with her pregnancy. Check her heart rate, take her temperature, and use the ultrasound machine to see if the baby is feeling well too. If you're looking at the thumbnails down here, hold on. You can see there are a few games of this genre of this pregnant princess needs you to check on her health. We might also see that there's like Ariel, there's Elsa, there's like a pregnant princess, pregnant Super Barbie spa, Disney princess pregnant BFFs. Oh no, pregnant Rapunzel is having an emergency. We should see what that emergency is all about. What is the story about? Pregnant Rapunzel needs your help in a new and fun doctor game. I'll be the judge of that. She has to recover from an accident, so hop on a beautiful and interesting journey, and let's make Rapunzel feel better. Use the tools to get rid of the wounds and heal the fractures using the X-ray machine. After you've taken care of her, Rapunzel and the baby will be all well and healthy again. We're going to click to play this game. We are going to... No, open source software development in Portland, Oregon. That has nothing to do with pregnant Rapunzel. She won't be able to be there because she's giving birth. Select for Adobe Flash. Always allow it. Allow anything and everything from this site to run, Windows. Just don't even ask me. What is this? It's like a Minecraft? I don't know. It's like Minecraft. I think it might be different. I thought maybe it was like Pregnant Minecraft or something, but I don't think that's what that is. Oh no, Rapunzel Resurrection! Well, we have to take care of Pregnant Rapunzel first. Alright, there's the baby. The baby seems pretty happy about that. Okay, we gotta wipe the blood, pus, using tissue. Sure. Here's the tissue. You gotta wipe it. Oh, wipe the face. Now blow. Oh, there we go. I'm not sure if I'm doing... Okay, but the circle's moving. Circle's moving around, so I guess I must be doing this right. Just rub there we go. Pregnant Rapunzel needs to be rubbed down. Check the heartbeat. And there's a second heartbeat that we need to check, too. We can hear that heart beating, which means that Rapunzel's options are now limited by the law. Well, depending on what state you live in. Empty this out into those eyes. Stay hydrated. Remove the wooden nails. How did wood nails get into your skin, Rapunzel? There's so many of them. This just happened by accident? Because it seems unlikely. There we go. Apply the antiseptic lotion. Yeah, you don't want to get infected. So many points that we have to disinfect. Just take a bath in the antiseptic lotion, Rapunzel. Apply the cream. Are we applying it everywhere that we applied the antiseptic lotion? We're just doing this again? I guess we're a doctor making a house call because Rapunzel is not in a hospital. This looks like she's probably in her own bed. And you could just, if you were a small girl, you could just spend all your time just on the computer playing some girl games, finding out about how the world works. Someday you might have to help a pregnant woman who is covered with punctures from wooden nails. What would you do in that situation? What would you do? Well, I'm going to choose a nice color for the Band-Aid. See, it matches like this shade of purple up here. Kinda. Almost. But the Band-Aid's all over. She's healed. Take the thing, and we're gonna inject. Syringe? Like, there's not even a description there anymore of what we're doing. It just said syringe. It didn't say what we're doing with it. So many of these games have you injecting women and girls with unknown substances. Like, it doesn't even say what it is. It's just, here's the syringe, injected here. Up the upper left corner. There we go. Yep, there's the baby. Oh, there's a fracture. 2 fractures. 3. 4. Rapunzel, do you want... You know, we're alone here if you want to tell me how this happened. I need to choose a pretty color for the bandages. Let's choose this nice pink. And finished. Well, I'm pregnant Rapunzel maternity deco. We can decorate after healing Rapunzel. Well, I'm glad you're feeling better, but again, you want to tell me what's been something's going on? No? Guess not. The walkthrough, of course, would be, here's a pregnant cat. Here is a pregnant cat. What is the story of it? Pregnant Angela Emergency is a free game for girl to play online at maffa.com. You can play Pregnant Angela Emergency in your browser for free. Take care of pregnant Angela in a new and exciting doctor game. She was in an accident, and she needs your help. A lot of accidents happening recently. A lot of pregnant women and animals just seemingly getting injured. Surgical directions, leverage deep clinical experience and specialized expertise. I am ready to unlock my healthcare organization's true growth potential. I love how vague that entire ad is. It has something to do with healthcare. Something or other. Your special place with great girls' games. That's what I always say about this website. All right, now she's pregnant with 2 cats. Okay, this is the exact same game. It's see with the right same text. This is the exact same thing. Okay. What about tattoo games? Did I look at that? Let's see.
The best free girl games online.
These are the best ones. Remember that. These are the best of the girl games. You shouldn't get a tattoo right there. I'm gonna say. Not right on the face. It's gonna make it difficult for you as, you try to find a job later on in life. But apparently this is just Halloween face paint, I suppose. What about bathing games? Can we give
ffffFFFOR.com, the best free girl games online.
Once again, they're the best, they're free, and they are for girls. Many girls are getting baths. What is this one? This Poe is so... What is a Dirty Poe? Do I want to know what Dirty Poe is? What is he about? Dirty Poe is a free game for girl to play. I know about free game for girl to play. You can play Dirty Poe in your browser for free. Poe went to play with his friends in the mud. Now he needs to take a warm bath. Place cute toys and colorful bubbles in the bathtub and start cleaning up the naughty pet. Wash him up, change his diaper, try out different what? Only one way to find out. And maybe we'll explore some hair restoration for him. Oh! Wait, when was the last time I updated my Windows drivers? I could do it right now with only 2 clicks, but I am in the middle of a stream. I should probably wait until after the stream before I click this to update my drivers. Probably. Girl G presents Dirty Poe. There we go. We're continuing with Dirty Poe. Girl G is very happy to talk about Dirty Poe. It's taken a while. Oh, there we go. It was taking a while to get there, Dirty Poe, but it's you and me in the bath. Are you in love with me or something? There are like hearts flying out. You're really looking forward to this bath, Dirty Poe. Maybe a little too much. Remember, we're just friends here. You're paying me for a service. Don't read into this. He loves it. Okay. I'm going to apply the shampoo to the hair. And then turn the shower on. He loves everything about this. Let's get the soap. Why is he crying? Got soap in the eyes, I guess? Wash those eyes. Oh, just click on him with the soap to make the meter go up. They're training the girls for more advanced games. Here is a meter. Click on what you have to make the meter go all the way up to the top. That's the basis of most games, really. Dirty Poe, you're wearing a diaper. I don't really know what you are or how old you are. Maybe it's appropriate for you to wear a diaper. I'm not sure. Dry him down. Dry him down even more. Change that diaper. Oh, we can't see that. That's explicit. There we go. Do this. Some gel. Rub it up. Yeah, all over. What kind of gel is that? I mean, maybe Dirty Poe has some specific skin issues that he needs some medicated gel for. I'm not sure. Put the powder on. I've made the screen move. I don't want to do that. He's done. Dirty Poe, apparently you are a baby, but I see a picture of you like in a tuxedo. You have a toupee. I'm thinking you're not a baby. I think maybe this might be, I think maybe you just wanted to be one for a little while. I don't know how I feel about that, Dirty Poe. I feel a bit used, honestly. Variety of hairstyles he can have. Apparently we're done. Apparently that's all we needed to do with him. That's all we needed to do with Dirty Poe. What are caring games? I want to care for something in my life.
Free girl games online.
What's this? Baby Barbie hospital recovery. It's not just enough for Barbie to be injured, but baby Barbie has to be injured. This is best. Best on it. Kitty's Newborn Caring. This is the best. What's Kitty's Newborn Caring about? Kitty's Newborn Caring is a free... I know about that part. Our lovely mama cat is about to give birth, and you will be the one that is going to help her go through with all of it. Not just some. We're not stopping halfway, but all of it. Check her into the hot... Okay, I gotta read the whole thing. Check her into the hospital, consult her, and offer medical treatments. Once the newborn kitties are out of the belly, you ensure a standard procedure for nursing. Once the babies are healthy and medical checked, you will move to the fashion part of the game, dress them up and accessorize their outfits, have fun with kitties. A little early for fashion, I would think. Maybe just wait a day after they're born. Also, I assume this was not made in America because at no point here did they mention that we're going to have to check her insurance. I didn't see anything about that here. Mama Kitty, do you have your insurance card? I'm going to need to run it through and see if you're good. How much of this is your insurance company going to pay? I know about I need to update my drivers. You don't need to tell me again. You know, you might be liable for a lot of this, Mama Kitty. You might just want to check before we actually do this. Glolo. I don't know if maybe they made this. She was dirty, now she's fabulous. Kitty's newborn caring. What is that supposed to be? What is this? Check mark. Is this the beginning of Crying Is Not Enough? All right. Got to get to work. Check the heartbeats. Got to run the mouse over that heart to make the meter go up. Is she saying that? She's happy with my performance. Got to get the blood pressure checked. She loves it. Temperature. Here you go. 100.4 degrees. You know, I don't know what the normal temperature is for a cat. So, I know for a human that would not be normal. But, look, who can say what a cat's normal temperature is? Who can say? It's a question that has haunted us from the beginning of time. Good. Let's get this. Once again, mysterious syringe. With some milky fluid. In the arm you go. Or foreleg. You know, the last time... You know, when I was in the hospital and the nurse would give me an injection, that's what I would say. They would give me the injection and I would look at them and say, great job. Now, come on. That was the birthing process. I think they maybe go through the blood pressure and the injection and the heartbeat. They skipped kind of the main event, I think. They're taking the easy way out. All right. They are sweet little kitties. Help me to care them. Look, lady, I'm just a doctor. I'm not here to be your nanny. It's not how this works. All right. Dry them off. Is the white one saying fantastic? Who's saying fantastic? Clean out these ears. These filthy, filthy newborn ears. Excellent. Are we done? What happened? No, and now we went on to College Girls Squad Fashion Dress Up. That was abrupt. I don't think I clicked on a link. Did it just take me here? College Girls Squad Fashion Dress Up is no, I know about that. The beauty queens from college need my help in this fashion conquest. In the game, you can choose different clothes for each girl. Either you will... I need to know the riveting story. Either you will get a skirt or a dress. Make sure you add proper accessories to the final aspect. Have a great time. What's the Five Nights at Freddy's? What? That's a different site. Why are there links to Five Nights at Freddy's? Unless Freddy is pregnant and needs my help to deliver, I am not interested in seeing thumbnails for Five Nights at Freddy's. I'm here for a specific reason, and it's to play games that are only for girls. Like, say, what are fairy games? How many could there be?
Maffa.com, the best free girl games online.
I guess they're just like any other games, just like the character has wings. So that makes it a fairy game. That's about it. I guess that's what's going on there. Then we also, let's see, we have the hair games.
Maffa.com, the best free girl games online.
It's so insecure. They just have to keep telling you that they have the best girl games anywhere. Don't even think about going to a different website for girl games. What's hot right now? What are the hot games?
Maffa.com, the best free girl games online.
Man, all this time, and the hot games are apparently still frozen. How is that possible? It's so popular. There's just nothing replacing it, I guess. What's Dial for Love? All right, what is that? The description is just Dial for Love. All right, you've intrigued me. Dial for Love? Yeah, what? I'll play your game. I will update my Windows drivers. Stop reminding me. There's some horses that apparently want our attention. I cannot, I'm sorry. I need to dial for love. What is it? Which friend am I going to call today? Choose a cell phone. Just, you can log in to unlock more options. But I don't know if this makes... What difference would this make? Decorate the phone. Make it beautiful. I'm not even putting it on the phone. It's just stickers that are appearing on the screen. There we go. Log in for more. Make a phone call. Man, I just dialed that in randomly, and I got Handsome Harry. Look at my luck. You phoned Handsome Harry. He brought you some beautiful roses. How romantic. That's it. That is Dial for Love. That seems like nothing. Just...
Maffa.com, the best...
Elsa here is very sad about how that turned out. And she was so disappointed by that game that she got the flu. Let's see. Be Elsa's doctor, go through a complete checkup, take her temperature, listen to her heartbeat, find the proper treatment for this ice queen. Some nasal spray, a little bit of oxygen should do the trick, but watch out when she sneezes. She can freeze everything around her. Take good care of Elsa because the fate of Andrel is in your hands. I would take care of her flu, but I'm looking at these thumbnails. I see that she needs even more help over here with Elsa. She has brain problems, you see. Doctor, Elsa needs a brain surgery right away. Her freezing power is out of control and it's started to affect her body too. We have to fix it right away. We need your operational skills to do it. Quick, we have to fix it right away. No, quick, we have to help her now. All right. Well, her freezing powers are out of control. So it's an emergency. Is this more of an emergency than open source software development? Look, I hope that we have the software that we need. Who's that? Disgust Brain Doctor. I don't know who that is. Right now, I'm concerned about Elsa and her brain problems. Agnes, please. Elsa needs our help. We don't have time for this. Elsa Brain Doctor, here we go. Elsa injured herself while practicing her frozen spells, and now she needs brain surgery. Be her doctor and find out what's inside Elsa's head. Also, were you mistreated by USC Jin Dr. George Tyndall? They can help. Look, if you were mistreated by him, maybe they can get you some money. Level 1. Check that heartbeat. There it is. She seems surprised about it. I hope you're not surprised that your heart's beating, Elsa. And check her second heart. Elsa, apparently a Time Lord. She's surprised to find out about this one. And the blood pressure? Put it here? She doesn't like the pressure of the... I actually like that when they put the blood pressure thing on and it squeezes your arm. I kind of like it for some reason. I don't know why. Take that temperature. It's all the way up. Look, that's not good, Elsa. There are some meters that you don't want to go all the way up, and your temperature is one of them. You don't want that to happen. Here we take the head electrodes, power her up. There we go. This is happening. This is how the brain surgery is started. It seems like she doesn't like it, which I understand. What next? Okay, some scissors. Elsa, if we're going to open up that head, that hair has got to go. She really doesn't like it. Look, she didn't make any sounds when we electrocuted her, but she's making sounds now. She doesn't look bad like that. What if we left just like the one lock on her head? Yeah, that's a daring look, I think. No, she's happy about it. Now, let's shave off that stubble. Gotta go completely bald, Elsa. Time for the injection of whatever it is. Oh, I hope that's anesthesia. Elsa is ready for the next stage of the treatment. And after this, she's gonna go real-life shopping. But for right now... Look at this big egg head. Gonna take this and just kind of... I don't know. What is this that we're doing here? We did it, whatever it was. Take the scalpel, and you can guess what we're doing here. Draw that circle. There we go. Well, this is the problem right here. This is the problem right here. Look at this. Look at what's in here. This brain's not going to be working perfectly. Let's take the shower head and spray water in the brain. Wonderful, we did it. Here's this thing. Let's dry it up. Is that a hairdryer? I don't actually know. There we go. We're doing well, I guess. Here's this thing. We're sucking up the insects that are inside of her brain. You know, we all have insects inside of our brain. It's just that you get too many, you eventually do need brain surgery. You can have a certain amount, and it doesn't really matter, though. Let's pluck out the snowflake. The ice shards. How did you get this tiara in here, Elsa? Look, don't answer me. You're unconscious. Get this cotton ball, and I guess we're just gonna swab up the brain. Yeah, like this. There we go. Gonna dry it up. Okay. I guess this is just gonna be some disinfectant on these brain lesions. Don't want this to get infected, of course. Here's a turkey baster. Let's put drops on these pustules to make them go away. There we go. The next stage of the treatment, and then after that, it's sauna time. Level 3. Find and click on the back... Oh, there they are. Look at this. They thought they could hide. They thought that I wouldn't notice them. They were wrong. Let's get this bacteria out of this brain. There. Yep. Oh, there's some broken neural connections? Is that what those are? Fix the neurons. It's just that easy. Bandage up that brain. Oh, pretty colors for the Band-Aid. We're going to go with this light blue, as is appropriate for Elsa. And bandage up the lesions. I hope these Band-Aids are... I hope they dissolve over time, because we're not getting them out of there. Sew up head? Why can't I seem to sew up the head? Well, I'm clicking a whole bunch. Like, there's the cursor. I'm going to take this. I'm trying to click on that bit of the head right. Like, there's a spot there that says where I need to click. Okay, there it is. There it is. No need to get a tight seal on that. Just give a couple stitches every couple of inches, and it should be fine. That should be all right. There we go. Now, this is unsightly, so I guess we're gonna put a towel over it. No problem, Elsa. No problem. Try to keep your brain clean. You don't want to have to do that again. You cut the scalp open too many times, it kind of gets all... It doesn't heal quite right after a while, so... You know, try to take care of yourself. Try not to... Maybe, try to not get icicles in your brain. Like, maybe that's difficult, considering your brain, your ice powers. Maybe that affects the brain. I can't say, but I hope you don't need this again. I'll see you around, Elsa. I'm pretty sure I'll be seeing you for another procedure pretty soon. And I think I'm gonna have to take a little bit of a break. It's kind of difficult to be exposed to this much in the way of girl games, so I'll be back in a few minutes. All right, enough playing around. Enough with the easy stuff. Enough with this baby material. It's time to get real. Time to get intense. Time to play the games for the true hardcore girls. I hope, if you were not able to take this stuff before, you're not going to be able to take this stuff now. Because it's time for Super Barbie Throat Doctor. Barbie has throat problems. George Tyndall mistreating his patients. So many patients mistreated. Super Barbie Throat Doctor is a free game to girls. I know about that part. Super Barbie has a throat infection and she needs your help to get rid of it. Use the awesome tools in the doctor's room to clean the area and extract the germs. Kill any bacteria that's left. Using a cool laser, and Barbie will be ready for new adventures. It is Super Barbie Throat Doctor. Unfortunately, I realize now it's called that because this version of Barbie is Super Barbie. And they're not saying the game is super. They're saying Barbie is. So I thought that they were calling the game super like you might call like a Super Nintendo game super, like Super Castlevania. No, I thought it was Super Barbie. Like there was an original Barbie Throat Doctor. This is Super Barbie Throat Doctor. Let's get playing. Okay, Barbie, you're smiling now. Well, see how long that lasts. Gotta click. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Got this strange machine just prying her mouth open. Is that how it works? I don't think this is how it works, but who am I to question? Let's get this Q-tip. I'm going to shove this in your mouth, Barbie, and get rid of this green slime? Is that what's going on here? There's like one over there I can't seem... Oh, it's starting to fade. It's starting to fade. Starting to... Come on, Barbie. It's almost there. This one's picky. This last one on the right side of the mouth. Okay, there we go. I think I'm getting that right. Get this. Pick the... Yeah, all right. The insects in the back of her throat. Barbie, did you notice anything? Have you been noticing any problems with your mouth in the past, I don't know, year or so? How did this escape your notice? Gonna click on get this and over here to get rid of the nodules. And use the syringe to put them in the other nodules and then suck them out. There we go. I'm glad Barbie is so relaxed about this whole process. Guess can I do those? No, I guess not. Let's move on to the next one. Here is... Okay, we're magnifying. Can I shoot at that or something? I don't... Okay, no, I got this. There we go. I use that tool to shoot. Got to get the really tiny ones here. I guess I'm like shooting a laser at them. Any others? Oh, thought it could hide. It could not. That's what they pay me for. Alright. What about this? Put this gel on the other nodules. Just we're putting it on her tonsils. That means we're just shoving this tube all the way back there. Very upbeat music for this whole process. I can drink my favorite soda now. Could you not drink fluids before? I mean, there were some substantial problems going on in there, but I didn't know that it was so bad that you just actually couldn't drink anything. I'm glad that you can drink your favorite soda. You just brought it with you to the operating room, I guess. You're just holding it right there. Alright, so if you're wondering where that came from, well, we found... I noticed a tag as I was looking through these tags. There is a specific surgery game tag, and that's what this is here. And that means it is time for... You thought you could escape it. You could not escape it. You know, one of the staples of the girl games. I mean, there's so many to pick from. There's so many to pick from. But I think, yeah, it's time for some dentistry. We're quite familiar with Elsa's teeth. Gotta see what's going on with them these days. Let's see. The Ice Queen has a toothache, and because she has a cavity, rush to the dentist's office and help her out. Do a regular checkup to see which tooth is the real problem. Then treat it with professional equipment. Elsa might get a little nervous, but Jack will be right there to calm her down so you can complete the treatment. It's Elsa Real Dentist. Apex Dental Sensors. I like how the game is about dentistry, so the ad that I'm getting on this game for little girls is for a piece of professional dental equipment that goes for $4,000. I don't think the ad algorithm is working entirely well. Come on. Come on. Load it up. There we go. Girl G. Yeah, there it is. Girl G. Elsa Real Dentist. Let's see how real this is. Are you ready to get real with Elsa? She's thinking about... Oh, wants to brush her teeth, but no. Broke a tooth. Oh, no. Doesn't want to go to the dentist. But she has to. All right. Rinse out. Well, no, I guess we can... No, here we go. Yeah, there. Rinse out. There we go. Get this toothbrush out. Get the toothpaste. I mean, you'd think that would be fixing her tooth first and not brushing her teeth. I like how this is a motorized toothbrush. I still have to brush it back and forth, though. The cup. Turn this... this is extremely realistic. Look how I have to manually turn the water on and off and get the cup. This is a level of realism that we did not see in the previous games. Okay, Elsa, it's time for the real stuff. Let's take a look. Nope. Get this. Let's take a look in here. There. Okay, we see it. We see it. Time for more water. Fill this up. She loves the water. I mean, yeah. It's the best part of going to the dentist. Alright, get this. Is that, okay, that's kind of large for the thing that sucks up the saliva. It's kind of large and bulky. Okay, time for drilling. I did not give you any Novocaine. Look, Novocaine would just slow down the process. You got a phone call, Elsa.
Hey.
Did he just... Wait, how did he do that? Wait, I need clarification on what he did. Did he just give her a phone call, and did he have the power to teleport himself through the phone? I'm not sure if I'm interpreting that correctly. It's a very impressive trick. But time for more drilling. Oh, what's this? Get the book? Look at the photos. It makes her happy. That way you don't need Novocaine. Look, Novocaine would just slow things down. We got to do this right away.
Oh. Hey.
That is a very neat trick. Okay, let's get this and this. And now this. I'm not entirely sure what that was. Okay, game completed. I'm not really sure what it was doing at the end there. I put some cream on a thing and then put it in her mouth and it's done. It's a bit more, the process of filling a cavity, a little bit more involved than that, but that was the most realistic of the games we played so far. Minion foot. It's Minion foot. It's a minion. We have to repair his foot. His sole of the foot needs some first aid so that he doesn't get an infection, and then wipe the foot and remove the nails pierced through his foot, then treat the wounds with the medical tools, use the skills to help him by treating his wounds on his instep and toes. You can complete the treating procedure flawlessly according to the hints. Massage his feet gently so he can have a speedy recovery. After the treatment, you can help the minion have a manicure, then send him home for a rest. Wow, this one's really involved. This one is very involved. They're pulling out all the stops for the minion. Look at that. He has a syringe stuck in his foot. Of course he's in pain. All right, let's take this syringe. Let's take a syringe and inject him in several places on the foot. Look, don't worry about what's in this thing. You don't have to worry about that. Take the tissues. Well, Is that a good sound? I'm not sure if any of this is positive. Let's take this. Okay, what we know we need to do is remove these thumbtacks. More like foot tacks in this case. I'm gonna spray it down. There we go. Make sure you won't want it to get infected. Time for more injections. Inject in the nodule. Oh, no, we're sucking it out of the nodule. You know, that's a common thing in these games. It's like, here is like a pimple. Stick this syringe in it and then suck it out. There's a surprising amount of that particular procedure in these games, I think. Put the band-aids on. Time passes. Great. Oh no, but look at this foot. Wait, the description said that we were going to give him a manicure. This is a pedicure. I'm calling shenanigans on that game description. Gonna clean this up. Man, you are way too into this pedicure. I'm gonna have to ask you to stop making those sounds. I'm asking nicely to please stop doing that. Look, it's just Band-Aids. Alright, get this. What is that? Oh, his toe bones were shattered. We put him back together, though. Paint his foot. What is this that we're doing? I don't understand. Put a bandage around that thing. And then paint it. Paint it white. And then break it off. And then use the laser on the toenails. Those toenails are disgusting. Get this. Get it up here. There we go. It's a nice line. Get rid of the disgusting warts on the toe. And don't forget about the weird discolorations. Do it again for the other two toes. Same thing. There wouldn't be any variation here. That's not what you get when you come to games for girls. So I should mention that even though Elsa and Anna are very popular when it comes to the games for girls, Minions also quite popular. There were a number of Minion-style games featuring the Minions. They were very popular. Not sure why. There we go. That's a nice looking foot. Time for the massage. Oh yeah. Not making any noises for this, I notice. And, I guess we're gonna paint them? Paint the nails? Paint them yellow, just like the foot. There we go. Oh, paint them different colors. Why not? It's fun. Yeah, that'll do. What are these? Oh, you can put, like, designs on them. And decals? I put a mustache on... And this one's the king. And this is the Christian toe. There we go. There we go, we did it. We made it happen. He's very happy about the whole thing. This My Little Pony down here appears to be pregnant. She needs our help desperately. Come and play a new game in which the main character is none other than Twilight Sparkle, the most loved pony from the series My Little Pony. This new and fun game that we have for you is a caring game in which your friend is pregnant and she has an accident. Twilight Sparkle got injured and she really needs your help. While she was cleaning the house, she fell and injured her foot, and now she had to go to the doctor to treat those injuries. In the game, you'll have to play the role of the doctor and what? I need to know what we're going to be doing to Twilight Sparkle. Look how many ponies there are down here. Probably most of them are pregnant. Look, I'm sure... look, learn the differences, sharecare.com. Learn the importance of getting to the root of your headache problem today. I don't have time for that, though. I have to play this girl game. You know, I'm sure that the TV show is not going to give you this kind of content that you want from your My Little Ponies. You're not going to get an episode where Twilight Sparkle is pregnant and horrifically injured. So if you're a girl and you want that content, where are you going to go? You're going to go wherever you have to go to get the content that you crave. There we go. Well, she seems happy about the whole thing. Time to inject you with... No. Time to, yes, suck out these nodules. Again, it's a pretty common action to take in these games. Good. No, I'm sorry, there's nothing good about it. Pull out the shards of glass. I like how up here this kid is just giving a really happy thumbs up about this whole situation. Rub the legs with ice. And ice apparently is a miraculous healing substance. Good. Band-aids. Get them on. Oh, I know. This first. Wipe away the bacteria? Is that wiping away? Or do I click on it? I think it's going... There we go. It's going slow. There we go. It's going. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Hard to tell exactly what you need to click on. Get the bug juice and spray it on the bugs. Spray it on there. Okay, there we go. Put the Band-Aid on. There we go. We finished it. We finished Pregnant Sparklefoot Doctor. She's happy. There is barely any effort to this one. Vote down, sir. Little girls should not be playing a game of such low effort. And her being pregnant had nothing to do with anything that happened here. It was completely irrelevant. The real story was what happened to her legs, and we never found out. I am unsatisfied
the best free girl games online.
With the stories that have been happening with some of these. You see, over here, that expression is horrific. It's Miraculous Ladybug Throat Doctor. What is happening to give her this expression? We need to read the description. Let's see. Hi, everyone. It's time to meet Ladybug. Ladybug went to a party last night, and she is not feeling well, especially with her throat. She needs your help for that, and she has come to our hospital for the best treatment. Are you ready to check Ladybug throat? I don't know. But down here, you can clearly see that she's pregnant. And you can see others. Oh, man, look what's happening to this poor Zoe down here. Everyone's having a real bad time, including the minion. This is just a horrific gallery, and like look what's happening to Ladybug's skin down here, and that she needs to be resurrected. There's like an entire ongoing plot line that's going on right here with Ladybug. Maybe we might need to pursue that. Maybe it's Dr. George Tyndall's fault. You know, I probably shouldn't keep making it. Maybe he did something horrific to someone. I don't know. He's a real person, I'm sure. But the ad about being mistreated by him keeps coming up as I play these games. About people being mistreated in horrific ways, like this right here. It's time. Okay, we already read this. Yep. I'm gonna try. It's like a screenshot taken from something, and like there's this, I don't know what she's from. Is she from a TV show? Like there's an episode where you got a close up of her face and she's yelling, and they just took a screenshot of that screen, and they put these things in her mouth, and you got to help her out with these things. Here, use a flashlight. No, yeah, flashlight, so we can see what's happening in the mouth. I'm spraying water in the mouth. This is how mouth medicine works. And then I'm going to rub the white nodules. And then we're going to take this sharp point and scrape off whatever this is, whatever like the blue stuff is. There's like a lot of mysterious miscellaneous substances inside this mouth. This one too. I like how each of the mysterious things needs a different tool and procedure to get rid of. They're all very specific. This one are like it's like tiny fish skeletons. You know, I think it would be much more interesting to see a game that covers the events before these Doctor games. What happened to make her mouth like this? I guess it's just better to leave it to imagination, I suppose. Time to suck out the juice. Again, it's a common thing that we're doing here. Then the tissue, rub this away. And then this, like what? I noticed none of these tools actually look like tools. They're just kind of mysterious shapes. And then this thing. Yep, magnify it and get the thing. Get the... What am I... Okay, I'm getting rid of that cloud, that purple cloud. It's kind of hard to tell sometimes. Okay, this is green. Can I move this? Like, there's nothing green on the screen. Can I move this circle around? Well, I can't put this back, so I guess I do need to use it. But there's nothing green here. Okay, there we go. Well, that's just using the arrow keys. It's very slow. Why is it so slow? It's just kind of not... Oh, this is kind of weird. It's just like backed up now. It's like not doing anything for a while. And then it just starts working. And it's like the commands that I had put in are like all backed up. Like nothing's happening right now, but at some point I think that... Okay, there we go. See, these are key presses I made like 30 seconds ago. You know, I don't... This is not working very well. It's just not working very well. You know, I think that we're going to have to, for once, say that we're going to have to abandon this procedure in the middle of things. Because that's just not... It's not doing what it's supposed to do. Rather, maybe we can fix her face. She has, like, skin problems. Ladybug Skin Doctor, here we go. Miraculous Ladybug needs to see a doctor immediately. One of the villains had a poison gun, and now her face is all swollen. Have fun. Have fun being Ladybug's doctor, and use all the tools you find in the emergency room. Use the laser to freeze and destroy the warts. Kill the germs using the magnifying glass, and destroy the... Don't forget the spa mask that will calm her skin. With your help, Ladybug will be feeling better in no time, ready for another adventure. And it's like, here's more like face operations that are happening down here. I like how this one, like this woman is like happy and very confident, and she just has her foot up on the desk with like shards of glass in it, telling you, yeah, you deal with that. You deal with this foot right here. All right. Got face problems. Got to fix them. How I healed my eczema. Watch Shane's simple story about one simple trick to end severe eczema fast. You know, that's quite relevant to what the game we're playing right now. Agnes, did you make these games? Because I can't support this. Look how mad she is about the whole thing. I know, I hear ya. I hear ya. What even happened? Oh no, it did say what happened. A villain shot her with a poison gun. Let's, whatever this tool is, we're getting rid of the pimples. There we go. Yeah, doing it. The scissors, let's cut these hairs. How did being shot with a poison gun make you grow stray hairs on your face? Look, I know that you don't have the answers to the questions I'm asking. Here's like fungus. Gotta burn it off. There we go. There's like barnacles growing on your face. I gotta scrape them off. Alright, oh, that worked. Here's clay. Just wipe it all over you. I don't even need to remove your mask. It's fine. It's fine. I got bugs. Got bugs on your face. Gotta kill them with my gel. Rub the ice. Ice has magical healing properties in this. And a mommy twin's birth. Look, we can't deal with the birth of twins right now. We have to fix this face. And let's electrocute the pustules to get rid... No, I'm not sure what that got rid of. It didn't get rid of the pustules. Here's a gun. We're going to shoot these little... There we go. Going to freeze them off. Right there. And all it took was... Okay, here's this, like, sharp point. We're gonna... Yeah, there we go. We're gonna pop these things. And all it took was one shot from a poison gun to make this happen. It takes all this to fix it. Let's wipe off the pus. Go and heal Rapunzel. We're not... Look, Agnes. This is not Rapunzel. I know you made this exact same game with Rapunzel, but you should have remembered to change the name at the end of the chapter. This is Ladybug. See, I believe this is Rapunzel. Yeah, Rapunzel Skin Doctor. It's the same game. You could have at least changed the name. Elsa Sana flirting real life. No time for Elsa flirting. Oh, shooting these baubles on your face to reveal the insects below. What are your powers, by the way? You're called Ladybug. Do you... Oh, hold on. Let's pull this down. Do you control ladybugs, or do you have the powers of a ladybug, or how does that work? Let's wipe this cream on you. And time to brush the hair. Brushed out this nasty hair. Get it all looking good. There's nothing to do with the poison face, but I guess we just wanted to do that. We did it! Oh, Elsa dishwashing real life. She's having a bad time washing those dishes. She's a princess. What does she know about the washing dishes? Well, we helped out Ladybug. We did a good thing for her. What's happening here? Brain Doctor, Brain Doctor. It's like just like the same characters and you just have to do the same things to them because this appeals to someone. Girls, I guess, because the games are, of course, are for girls and nobody else. I still don't quite understand. Does anyone need any more help? Does anyone need... What's going on here? Anna hair care doctor. Her head has been completely shaved. Dora is diseased. Little princess leg doctor for Barbie. Snow White doctor Rapunzel foot. Let's see. Look at those. Look, Anna. I don't know how you're smiling with feet like that. Anna accidentally stepped into a thorny bush while taking a walk in the countryside. She got her feet severely wounded. She has cuts and thorns all around her feet. Look, we know what she needs. She needs me to pull, like, glass out of there. Look, do you have toenail pain? Dr. Harvey Jacobs knows what he's doing when it comes to toenail pain. So Dr. Harvey Jacobs needs to get in here, needs to talk to these Disney princesses, and needs to tell them how to take some, maybe, preventative care of their feet, so they don't have to come to the foot doctor with their feet full of spikes and insects. Don't you smile at me, young lady. Don't you smile at me with feet like this. You're smiling because you put your feet up on the desk, and you're smiling because you know I'm going to have to deal with these problems. These foot problems you're putting in front of me. Well, I say no. I say no. You can deal with those problems. You can figure out what to do with those.
Maffa.com, the best free girl games online.
Don't you lie to me, Maffa.com. Don't you lie to me about what you're offering here. Well, it might be the best free girl games. I guess it depends on what your definition of best and free and girl games are. So many thumbnails of characters looking terrified as we're yanking their teeth out and like cutting their face open. It's got to appeal to someone, right? Like, someone makes a lot of these. Also, I noticed that it hasn't really evolved since we looked at these last time. It's not really like these have improved at all. It's still kind of the same. Basically, every game is basically the same game. And, I guess you can make them real fast, but you'd think that you're making so many, you could try to, do something different with them. Right? Could do something. Performing face operations and dental work and caring for pregnant princesses and pulling spikes out of their feet. And don't forget the brain surgery. Can never forget about the brain surgery. What is this best? Taking care of injured Tom. It's just going to be the same thing. It's just going to be the same thing over again. We need a different kind of surgery that we can apply to these characters. It's just going to get boring doing the same procedures constantly over again. Frozen Elsa belly pain. That's at least something a little different. What is this one about? Hello, girls. There's some big parties during the Thanksgiving day. We are happy and eat big Thanksgiving dinners with our friends and cousins. But don't eat too much, especially the person with bad intestines and stomach should often hold good dietary convention. This is the experience of Elsa. Elsa feels very happy with her cousins, and she ate a lot of food and drunk a lot. After the party, she felt very bad, and she had an awful ache in the belly. Let's take her to the hospital and use the... I agree. We are going to have to use the... played 500,000 times. I haven't been paying attention to this little information here. All right, this one's been played 500,000 times. Migraine versus headache versus Capcom. Well, unfortunately, we don't have that game. Ryu and Ken are going to get to the bottom of the root. They're going to get to the root of the headache problem. For right now, we have to solve Elsa's belly problems. Frozen Elsa belly pain. She's sad about this. Okay, here's the glowing ball. There we go. We can see what's going on inside her stomach. Here's the I don't know. Drain the bile out of the stomach. Drain it out. Get it out of there. Gotta pump that stomach. We want it dry. Completely dry. Get the purple pen Oh no, these are tweezers. And get rid of these bones. Elsa, did you just swallow like pieces of meat whole, bones and all? What are you doing? What are you doing? Now we gotta use the brush to get rid of the feces that are on the sides of her stomach. I don't even know why that's there, Elsa. There's some things I guess you don't have to tell me. I'm just kind of concerned about what I'm seeing here. Then we got this thing. Freeze the insects. And get the ball. Intestine time. Get the ice cubes. So is this like the ball? Is this like a portal? It's like it's opening up a portal to her intestines so we can reach through the portal and get at the problem. I mean, that's very useful. We don't have to make an incision or anything. We have this portal that this magic portal, we can just close it up after we're done. It would be a game changer in terms of Game for Joy. This is joystick support. What am I even doing here? What am I doing with my life? Why am I spending Wednesday night doing this? I just gotta scrub away the bile from the insides of the intestines. Scrub them away. Scrubbing. Doing it. Here's another orb. We're gonna heal the cracks. Is that what this is? Yeah? Yeah, sure. Kill the bugs. Okay, there we go. What did you eat, Elsa? I mean, what could they have possibly been serving for Thanksgiving that would give you problems like this? And now we're gonna dress her up. I don't think that's really in my purview as being a doctor. Look, I know that we get taken on different roads in our life, and we don't really know what it is we're going to end up doing, but I don't think this is what I would be doing as a doctor. It's like hair accessories, and jewelry, and shoes. And don't forget, like, the thing in her hand. She only has one dress. Oh, no, there we go. There are arrows. There we go. She does have other dresses. Let's give her the darker blue one. Sure. What does this have to do with your stomach procedure, Elsa? It doesn't seem like it has anything to do with it. What's going on in this thumbnail? Injured Elsa. Oh, she looks like she has a black eye. She's not going to tell us how that happened, though. Here's like a baby that's crying, and it's like its head is bandaged. This cat is looking at you like it wants to die. Oh, finger surgery. That's fun. I remember fun. It seems like so long ago now. Well, it's getting kind of difficult to keep going with the girl games. Is there one more that we can do before we say goodnight to the girl games? Are we shaving a cat in this one? Where's my avocado draw lines? That doesn't make... What is this one? What is this one? Look at her! How can Angela bear her long messy hair? Get your scissor and give Angela a happy shaving. Have fun! We could do that. We could also take pregnant Angela shopping, or Angela trip accident, or messy pregnant Angela. You see, this particular... Oh, come on. What is this? What is this one right here? What's going on here? What is this thumbnail? Hey guys, Talking Angela turned into a bloodthirsty vampire. Our mission is to treat damaged teeth, then help prepare the magic potion that will transform Angela into the character loved by children. That is... It's marvelous. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. Alright. Let's play Angela Vampire Dentist. I don't care about open source software. My life became miserable. I must escape from this and find a way to break this vampire curse. I want your help to become Angela again? Follow the instruction given in the game and help me get back to normal Angela. I appear to have missed an important part of the Angela storyline where she became a vampire. Let's start cleaning Angela's teeth. So why does it look like this? Like, why is that the picture that they chose here? This doesn't even look like that mouth is part of her head. Alright, let's do a thing. Let's make the meter go up. Her mouth is now full of water. I like the sort of the music that's playing. It's not the upbeat, happy music we've been getting. This is some darker, more sensual music befitting a vampire. Let's drain it out. Here's a saw. We're going to get rid of the slime. You know, you never really think about how do you turn a vampire back into a human, so I guess this game is giving us an important lesson. They got to go to the dentist. Only through proper dental procedures will they be able to turn back to normal. I guess they don't really publicize that, dentists. They don't really tell you that they're able to change vampires back into regular people. Nice. Brush these teeth. There we go. Get these dirty teeth brushed. You see, Angela, just because you're a vampire doesn't mean you can't perform proper home care. Like, I know you say you don't want to be a vampire anymore, and I get why your teeth are covered in blood. But explain the plaque. Explain the gingivitis that I'm seeing here, Angela. You being a vampire doesn't explain that. Just a little bit more somewhere. That meter is almost full. Just getting there. It's there. It's almost. There we go. Nice. And oh, I thought these were cavities, but we're just scraping them off. So never mind. And clean the gums. And get rid of the green stuff. What is the green stuff, Angela? You You want to explain to me why some of your teeth are like covered with this dark green substance? Just a little more somewhere, apparently. There it is. Superb! Is the vampire's opinion on my dental work. Let's get this out. Get the close-up. Kill these bugs. Wait, hold on. Does that look familiar to me? I'm trying to think if that looks familiar. Did I take this sprite from something else? Like this bacteria sprite? I feel like this might be from Rhythm Heaven. Like there's a game where you control bacteria, and I feel like these are the sprites from that. It's been a while since I played it, though, so I can't say that for sure, but I feel like it looks familiar. Not that I would cast aspersions on the integrity of this game. Pluck out the molars. Some of these teeth are just beyond saving. Sometimes you just can't save them all. And then put in the fake teeth. It's just that easy. It's just that easy. Wow. I know, right? That's what I was thinking. Okay, now we mix the correct color drinks to prepare magic drink. So, didn't get to read the whole thing. Okay, these are the 4. We need these 4. That's just not going to be on the screen anymore. Okay, so we have to remember what 4 those were. So that was one. Was this yellow one of them? It was. Well, hope that's right. What else was there? No, that's not it. That is not it. Sorry, you did wrong. It was this red round one. That red one is this one. Perfect. Perfect. Nice. Oh, no. That was the wrong one I did last time. I just picked it because I remember using it last time. But no, that was the wrong... Please try again. Please try it. It was the yellow round one. Yellow round one and red round one. See, that one's perfect. And that one's perfect. And this one is perfect. And this one is nice. Drink this. Good. Okay, so just one was not enough. We need more. We need more potions. Wow. Amazing. That's not one of them. Oh, well, what's hint? Oh, you can just click on that at any time? Alright, well, I mean, I already got one wrong, so I might as well just... I thought you just had to remember what they were. No, you can just click on that, and it's fine. Why is it flashing like that? I want to... There we go. Alright, so green round, yellow round are the first 2. You know, this isn't really a hint. This is just telling you what the answer is. Then, like, this vertical greenish one, then the squarish bluish one. Like that. That. And then squat blue and tall red. Drink this also. How many people have you killed, Angela? Do you just not... Are you allowed to just not take any responsibility for it since you were a vampire? It's like, can you just say, all those people I murdered, all those people I ate and drained of their blood, I can't be blamed for any of that. Because I was a vampire the whole time, but I'm better now. And I'm ready to go on with my life. But I can't be blamed for any of all that, any of that business. That wasn't me, that was someone else. I don't know how well that excuse works. No, that was not it. It was this squat one. That's the squat one that I needed, yeah. Like, this is a squat one as well, but it was not the right one. It's a pity you can't give her, like, the wrong potion and turn her into some kind of super vampire. Right, it was squat pink. Then this one is the squat blue. And then you want tall red. Of course you want tall red. Then you have tall green, and then sort of squat greenish one. And then shorter red, and this kind of squarish blue one, kind of pyramidish blue one. And then this kind of shortish, squarish blue with the cork in it. Is this enough? Please let this be enough. Good. We did it! Her fangs retract. She gains back her mortality. She collapses from guilt and grief from the memories of the things that she has done. You see, when you're a vampire, you lose that sense of human morality, since you have been taken by the forces of darkness. So you don't think much of the atrocities that you commit. But then, when the darkness leaves you, and then you are like a normal mortal again, you realize, oh no, I slaughtered all those people. I played with them while they were in pain and dying and laughed at their misery. How could I do this? How could I do this? Her teeth are just human teeth. I mean, she's a cat. I don't think she's supposed to have human teeth. Like, did I make the wrong potion? Because maybe she was supposed to get cat teeth. But no, actually in this thumbnail, she has human teeth, and Angela Real Dentist. So maybe having human teeth is just her normal state of being. Just her normal state of being. Oh man, I think I'm going to have to say goodnight when it comes to girl games. It's not something we can do often. You know, it's something that we would do on a very rare occasion. Just to check in with the girl games, see what's going on. And, you know, I have a lot more respect for little girls, because apparently some of them will just play this for fun. For fun! And, you know, I've been struggling to get through this tonight. Just trying to slog my way through. And, you know, some little girls just look at this and laugh and say that they can perform surgery on 10 pregnant Elsas at once without breaking a sweat. Honestly, it's still these girl games are still as inexplicable as they ever were. Though, actually, I think the one that I was dismayed the most about was the very first one that we played, because it just starts off with saying, "Man, I want to tell the boys we feel about how we feel, but I hate our faces. Let's go get surgery to look like Elsa and Anna, and then we're all happy." So that was probably like the worst one, just because of the story that was happening in that. But at least we ended on a good note, as we resurrected this cat who was a vampire and is now a cat again, and is very happy. Is very happy about the whole thing. I am not very happy. I had to flagellate myself with the girl games, just because sometimes, you know, to appreciate the good times, you have to experience the bad. If it's all good times, then how do you know if you're having a good time? How do you even know if you're even alive if you never have the bad times? Sometimes you have to sink down into the depths of despair and misery to really know that you are actually alive, and so you can appreciate the good things when they come. I'm just saying that whatever we play after this is going to look a lot better now. But until then, we'll just lie back in our beds and stare at the ceiling, knowing that many multiples of this type of site exists, with thousands of these games, and apparently millions of girls have played these games and get some kind of enjoyment from them. We'll just leave tonight on this note, as Meg looks on with a big smile.